Welcome to today's screencast on Analysing Receivables. My name is Jay. Let's get straight into it. What are receivables? Well, a receivable, also known as accounts receivable, is an amount owed by a customer who has purchased the company's product or services. They are also known as debtors. They are reported as a current asset on the balance sheet, however companies don't normally collect all their receivables. So why is it important to analyse accounts receivables? Many stakeholders of a business are interested in the business's accounts receivables because it gives an indication of how efficient their management is at collecting its receivables and of a company's overall financial health and liquidity. So which methods can a business use to analyse their accounts receivables? Well, there are 5 methods that assist businesses in analysing their accounts receivables, and I will use Woolworths Group's balance sheet as an example to help explain the methods. The first method is vertical analysis. Vertical analysis divides the receivables account balance by the total assets account, yielding a percentage. If you use the example of Woolworths Groups, their accounts receivables of $740 million is divided by their net assets of $38,472 million, which highlights that Woolworths Groups has 1.9% of their assets as receivables. Another method is horizontal analysis. Horizontal analysis calculates the dollar change and percent change in the receivables account balance from the current year and previous year values. So for Woolworths Groups, you would minus $682 million from $742 million to find the receivables account dollar change of $58 million. From there, you will take that dollar change and divide it by the prior year balance to get an 8.5% change, or simply an 8.5% increase in accounts receivable. The method of receivables turnover ratio is a sales comparison of credit sales to receivables that measures a company's ability to generate and collect receivables. To put simply, a higher ratio indicates that a company collects the receivables faster or more efficiently. For Woolworths Groups, if we assume all sales were credit sales, we will divide it by average receivables, which will give a value of 90. So Woolworths Groups collect their receivables 90 times in a period. From calculating receivables turnover ratio, a company can calculate their days in receivables ratio. This ratio expresses a company's ability to generate and collect receivables in days. A lower number for this ratio indicates efficient debt collection. If you get Woolworths Group's receivables turnover ratio of 90 and do 365 the amount of days in a year and divide that by 90, you get 4.0. Therefore, it takes 4 days for Woolworths Groups to collect their debts, which is a good indication. Allowance ratio is the final method of analysis, and it's a comparison of the allowance account to accounts receivables, which measures the percentage of receivables that are expected to be uncollected in the future. A higher ratio would indicate that the company expects more receivables to be uncollectible. Therefore, a company will want this ratio to be as low as possible. For Woolworths Group's allowance for bad debts over receivables would equal 2.5%. Therefore, 2.5% of Woolworths Group's receivables are deemed uncollectible. To summarise, analysing receivables is performed through 5 different methods: vertical analysis, horizontal analysis, receivables turnover ratio, days in receivables ratio, and allowance ratio. Thanks for watching.